What's up? It's your boy Jacob back at you with more Minecraft, guys. And like I said in the last episode, I'd be showing you the survival test world. Well, a little world I created for testing out things. And basically what it is it's a copy of my survival backup world. Okay. And yeah, this one right here is my actual survival world that you guys been seeing this whole time. But we're gonna go in here because we're gonna go check out a blaze spawner and kind of map, like find the best way to get to it and whatnot, because that's what I'll be doing next in the episode. So as you guys can see, creative, this is not the same world because we have the potato farm in our survival world, right? There's no potato farm in this one. I didn't, break it or anything. It just never got built because this was an older save. It's a backup. Like I said, it was a copy made from a backup save just in case something happened to my survival world. I had somewhere to start back from again. So yeah. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go into the nether and I'm going to show you what we're dealing with. I tried to go in here in my survival world, and I'm not gonna lie to my viewers, I died hard. And yeah, it was not fun. So this is what we're dealing with, basically. I don't need that. So I'm probably gonna be coming back here in my survival world, off camera, and mining all the, as much as I can of netherrack, taking it back, making tons of, nether brick so I can make these nether bricks so I can make these. And what we're going to do is, and like I said, I'll be doing all the building actually in my survival world. I just made this world, to show everyone different things, experiments, things like that, and kind of like a, exploration guide to find things, because like I said, I came through here trying to get to this blaze spawner over here. I just kept dying and dying. That was not fun. And I was gonna try and make this one into a blaze XP grinder where you could get the blaze rods and XP, but then I realized that was a really terrible idea. Because I wanted to put a portal, where I could just basically come through the portal and walk through a tunneled section and then go down however low and then just start killing blazes and getting XP and whatnot. So that idea did not work, because when I went through this portal it led somewhere else altogether. That was a terrible idea. But what I did learn, so I did some exploring around here, and I'm not too worried about this blaze spawner. I can actually break this one in my survival world if I really want to, because what we're gonna do is in the survival world, when we come through the portal, basically what I'll do is I'll follow this little path, because this is the same in my survival world, this little hole cut in the wall, and then I'm gonna build up another brick, little tunnel system here that runs over, basically goes all the way over here, meets up with this, right, so it'd be level like that, and I use these diamond blocks and torches to mark my path. I pretty much have it memorized. So I just gotta build it once I get all the materials in my survival world. And then I'd build the tunnel out across, then I'd make a section that goes up on an angle, build it into this part of the castle, then I'll just show you this. I'd probably, seal this one off. At least like that much. Just because then nothing, is gonna come through there once I have modified it, right, and built a new tunnel onto this. And the reason I'm choosing to go with nether brick is because gas can't destroy it. Even if they detect me through, the blocks, they won't be able to destroy it, which is good. But yeah, I did, like I said, some exploring. And if you follow this path, take a left here, take another right, we have ourselves a prime location of a blaze spawner. This is the one I want to work with in my survival world, because I did some research there last night, and I basically got to build a 9x9 square around this thing. Like what I do in my survival world, right, is say You got all... I'd have to dig all this out, pretty much. And I don't know if anybody's watching has done this before, but you know, pretty much dig it out, right? Take a block you're choosing. And you go like that. Just break that one. And then you would just build a 9x9 square around it. And that will prevent blazes from spawning. And it'll also give you the size of your room, you know, the spawning room, and then from there it's not too complicated. It's just a big structure that goes way down until they're all funneled in one spot and then you kill them, or you have a crusher system that dwindles their health down and then you just boom, one shot them with a potion. So like I said, guys, that's all this world's for. It's to, you know, better explain things without always being killed in survival, and me not being able to go certain places and show you like the problems and the solutions and stuff like that I've come up with. And when I say problems I come up with, like I said, I tried going over there and I just died miserably. So lesson learned. Never ever try to make a blaze grinder out of a blaze spawner in those locations. And then I was tinkering with what was it? I was tinkering with oh jeez, the zombie XP grinder, and I tried to come up with something that I thought was better, but that didn't work. So like I didn't want to actually take the time and resources and screw up the one I have working, so I just figured it'd be best to do the one, like experiment with the one in this world. So like I said, guys, we're gonna go back to my survival world, but once I've got that's, you know, 9x9 square built and the tunnel built, because I'm not going to bore you guys with that, but I'm going to give you progress updates, you know, in between, just so you know you guys are kept up to date. Alright, I'll see you guys there. Oh, look at that beautiful sunrise. Wow. Or sunset. Sunset. That's what it is, sunset. My bad. What's up, everyone? Here I am, just mining the netherrack for the nether bricks. Wow, this pickaxe is amazing. Just boom, 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 boom. That's awesome. And all it has is efficiency 3 and fortune 1. But it's going down pretty quick too. Alright guys, I'm just gonna get straight to it and I'll be back, like I said, with another progress update. Man, that's amazing though, look at that. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Oh, I kept hearing weird noises. And then... so glad this thing's built out of nether brick. Oh my god. Would you? Go away. Oh my. Oh, a gas tier. Thank you. Literally. I just come out of the tunnel hearing weird noises and then get shot at by a ghast. Made him cry too. That means I'm gonna have to build that out of nether brick. I'm just eventually gonna connect these up. But let me show you guys the progress I've made so far on the tunnel part to get to the spawner. Oh my god, I did not expect that. I really didn't. So I gotta make some stairs here. But this is what I got so far. I got this. Like I showed you guys in the creative world. This is basically that entrance way, except, you know, I built up this little additional nether fort tunnel section. And I put half slabs on the bottom, like bottom half slabs. So mobs can't spawn here. So it'll always be safe going through here at least. You have 2 little windows that are ghast proof also. I'm gonna make them bigger once I get more mine more fence. I'm just gonna mine it from the fortress here. I'm just gonna make and mine the bricks though, so I get them quicker. But yeah, we got 1 little window, 2 little window. Just gonna have to remove some of that dirt and stuff. And then this is the progress I've made up to. Got the starting of this part. We got the staircase that goes up over here, all the way up there. And yeah, so far so good, guys. And I'll be honest with you, I've died once already. I got killed. It sucks, but it happens. Not much you can do about it. But the other good news is... Alright, here we are, guys. But yeah, for some stupid reason, my PS4 controller always wants to disconnect at the worst times. Oh god. Yep, saw that coming from a mile away. Good try, though. Good try. Oh, there's two of them. It's not good. Nope. You keep that. I don't want any of that. Nope. This is dangerous. This nether fortress is dangerous. Alright guys, I'll be back once I have the tunnel completed to the mob spawner, because we're about halfway there. As I was trying to show you guys. We're about halfway there, we just go up here, right? And yeah, there's all kinds of more dangerous fun goodies. Oh no, no. Go back. Back to sender. And that's why I'm making it out of nether brick. Because then the gas can't blow it up on me. Alright guys, I'll see you after. Hey everyone, welcome back. Another little progress update on the Jeepers. You get wrecked. Get wrecked, Skelly Bob. Interrupting me when I'm trying to talk to my viewers. Anyways, like I was saying, guys. Progress update. Let's go see what I have done now. Through the portal we go. So here we are. We're in our little nether hub building, I guess I'm gonna call it, because it's made of obsidian. Then you go through here, right? You got this, the beginning of the tunnel with a bunch of viewing windows to see what's around you. There's not much to look at above, but you never know. And that's pretty much, this is where the ghast appeared, but I don't think there's enough room for him to spawn there anymore. Oh, there's a big magma cube up there. But yeah, if we go up here, right, continue through our little nether tunnel. As you guys seen, this is the first window already I put in. And actually I can spruce this up a little bit. And I got tons and tons of fire potions. I got more back at the survival tower, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're all the 8-minute ones too. So, whoops! I'm trying to break it with a potion. Uh-oh! Ow! That's what the windows are for. So I cannot get hit. There. There we go, no big deal. Can I shoot out these? Okay, good, good. That means they can't hit me and I can't hit them. I like that. That works for me. And this is the other part of the tunnel. We're gonna put a window in here too. Just so you guys can see all the craziness every time I come on by here. Oh, that's right, I gotta get up top. Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens. Lordy Lord, drink a potion. Alright, we're good to go. Oh, there's an archer. There's an archer. There's an archer. Bad archer. Ha! Ow! Who hit me? You can't burn me. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, buddy? Yeah, this is how I get in from the side of when I was building it from out there. Okay, so let's go finish this window. And then we'll continue the tour of the progress I've made. So there we go. We have another little viewing window. Awesome. So if we go up here, right, we have... Okay, I think that might just be a glitch or something, but he hit me. Let's through that somehow. And then this is the next part of the little tunnel I made. And if you guys remember this section, that's from when I was in my survival test world. You know, the creative version of this. And yeah, but this is what I got so far. I need torches. So we're gonna go in here, guys. I'm gonna finish this up off camera, but we're gonna go in here. We're gonna try and get this thing to stop spawning blazes as much as possible. How well that's gonna work out, I have no clue. And we don't want any wither skellies spawning in here. So we're gonna put down some torches. Because this is where there's a big cross section. And I kind of want to turn this into just an area where to run around in and kill wither skeletons. Because I got 2 wither skulls. I put the other one back at the tower for safe storage, but yeah, these are really good areas to find wither skeletons. You just run around them aimlessly and you look for a while and eventually you'll come across them. Like, I'm not seeing any right at the moment, but you know, that's fine. Hey, look at that, there's a bunch of glowstone down here. I'll take that. I need more glowstone. And that way it'll keep it dark for our Wither Skelly Bob friends. Mr. Wither Bob, should call him. There we go. So yeah, that's what these are kind of useful for, because they're part of the Nether fortress, right? So hopefully they'll spawn in some Wither Skellies for us. And I can get one more, and then I can get a beacon. If I can kill the Wither, that is, the Wither boss. Oh, see, that's what I mean. It's dark enough. Oh, there's a Wither Skelly. I see him. I see him. I see you. Do you see me? No, he does not see me yet. Hey, Wither Skelly. Ah! So doing this, you don't really, have to build up a farm. Like, you can tear down these walls, make this more leveled out, right? And you'll definitely be finding whole bunch of them, because it's like a prime spawn area for them. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but you know, the more you know. So, like I said, we're gonna go up over here. We're gonna try and shut this thing down as much as possible. Hoi! I am a madman. This is all we can really do to shut it down until we build that big 9x9 box around it. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna get started on this, guys. My inventory is quite full of junk at the moment. So, I will be back once I've made progress on this. I will see you guys then. Hey guys! What's up? I've been working hard, as you can see. This is where the spawner is, and I'm working on laying out like some kind of area that'll help me basically know where this 9x9 square is going to be built. So yeah, this is what I got so far. I just gotta basically break apart some more of these walls from the looks of it. Got to come over more this way and a little that way, and yeah. I don't know if it'll be 9x9, but regardless, we'll see what it looks like after I get these final blocks placed here. Well, these half slabs, that's what's keeping the blaze from spawning here. That and the light. Alright, so theoretically, if I did this correctly, we'll see, that's what we're gonna count. We're gonna count, see if it's 9x9. So, 1, 2, Well, I guess we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. That actually worked out better than I thought. Cause yeah, I was measuring like diagonally and I was like ending up way to hell over here and I was like, no, that's not correct. And then I looked at it again and I'm like, well, what's half of 9? Then I was like, well, half of 9 is 4.5, right? Because it takes 4 times 2 to make 8, and then 9's only one more above 8. So that's, you gotta split that 1 into a 0.5, which is the spawner, pretty much. So when you think about it, this is how I'm gonna show you guys how I figured this out. So we'll use these torches, right? I counted from the spawner, I counted that as a 0.5. I didn't count it as one block, I counted it as a 0.5. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I know this isn't going to make much sense, but it works out somehow. Right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, which makes your 9. I'm sorry if that was confusing for anybody. I really am. But yeah, that's how I figured it out. And it works, it seems to work out according to, yeah, the measurements I need here, 9 by 9 square. That's 3 blocks thick. So that means I got to, and the blocks I was going to use were glass so I can see what's going on. So you place like a block on top, right? And then you got to go underneath. Find a spawner. And then that would be how thick the layers have to be for this to work, apparently. So, yeah. That seems about right. Alright guys, I'm gonna crack on again. Gonna get to it. And yeah, I'll be back with another progress update. And yeah, hopefully, and I got this little area made up here. I got an ender chest, you know, so I can quickly teleport things from the overworld to here without having to run back and forth. I just gotta go to the overworld, right? And this has been baffling me. I put this map I made of the nether on this item display thing, right? And it shows up as a white, like I've always known that when you go into the nether and you look at a map, your little character, your arrow icon, it doesn't sit still. It's always pointing in a different direction, trying to throw you off. As you guys can see, same with this thing. It can't, the day and night clock, it can't basically, well, the clock, it can't tell which time it is down here. So I understand why, you know, these two things are going mental. But when you put it up here, right, it does that. That's not even a player icon anymore, like you'd see on the map. I don't even know what you'd call that. I was wondering if anybody knows. Anybody watching this video, if you do know, don't be afraid to comment down below what you think that might be. Because that is the most bizarre thing. I'm sitting absolutely still and this is moving. Like, I don't get it, but it's cool, but it looks like a boat, to be honest. Alright guys, I'll be back once we've made more progress with this. Well, basically once I got the 9 by 9 square, that's 3 layers thick built. I'll see you guys once that's done. Alright guys, I got the cube, the 9 by 9 cube built. Now what I have to do is basically put like another, you know, border on this thing. And that'll help make the room. So yeah, I'll be back once I've done that. And yes, I know with these bigger builds I do a lot of these, you know, time-lapse cuts, but you know what? If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to make these episodes just because these builds in survival mode take hours and hours. It doesn't matter who you are, they take hours and hours, and that's the beauty of editing, guys. You can, you know, edit out all the long boring stuff and just get to the good stuff. So I'll see you guys once I got, this next step done. Alright guys, I got the framework built. This is what I got. And now I gotta build like a section beneath that's gonna, funnel them all down to one spot for me where I can kill them off. There's nothing spawning right now because it's all glass in there still. I'll show you guys real quick. See? Still all glass in there. So none of them will spawn in here. So I gotta dig this down. So I'll be back once I do that, guys. And we'll see what we gotta do next. This is quite the project, but it's pretty fun so far, I must admit. Hey guys, welcome back once again. I got this thing working, but I don't know if anybody else sees the problem here, but I do. I have a set of pistons down there, right? Where you see those stone pressure plates. And yeah, those polished granite blocks that are 1, 2, 3, where my little thing's aiming there in the middle center of the screen. They got pissed, see, just like that. And what's supposed to happen is the blazes are supposed to get pushed into a hole. Which it seems to work at that part, but as you guys can see, they just don't want to path their way down there all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to add in more pistons and some kind of way for them to trip it. So I think I'm going to ponder on this for a bit. And sometimes they get killed, which is funny. Like, I didn't even know that was happening until I sat here and watched this for a bit. But alright guys, I'll be back once I figure out a solution to all these. Like, I gotta get these blades moved down to the center there somehow. So yeah, I'll be back once I figure that out. Here we are, everyone, and welcome back. So let's go check out my Blaze XP grinder that I've built. Starting from the little tunnel that takes you into the nether. Well, once you get into the nether, right? We got our viewing windows. Then we run along here. We have another window to show a different section of the fortress. I thought that was pretty cool. Then we walk up here, right? These nice little stairs. And there's a blaze under there. Then this is what I built that leads to the spawner. You turn right, you got this section that I kind of made mob proof so no mobs can spawn here. Alright. And I still gotta, do like these parts, but I'll get to that eventually. I just wanted to get, this much done. Let's see here. I don't need that anymore. There we go. So this is another part. Like, I built most of this. Like, I just went with the way the tunnels from the nether fortress went. And then I just built using those kind of, pathways. So we got a storage room and everything here. We got this thing always making nether bricks for us. And it's going to be powered by blaze rods for fuel. So I don't have to run back and forth from the overworld. Got a crafting table. Got our map going mental here. Now it has 2 boats on it. Here's our blaze spawner. It's it works. It works pretty good, I must say. I got all the pistons and everything put in. Stuff like that. Well, I need to make that side viewing area better. But as you guys are gonna see, and that's gonna happen with every blaze spawner design, there's gonna be a chance that your blazes get killed, but that's okay. because as you guys can see, they all get funneled down now. Yeah, it took a couple more hours, guys, but I got it all done. So let me continue the tour. Up here is just the top. Nothing special, you know. Just made it, you know, look a little fancy, a little different instead of a plain old Jane top. Right? And then over here, I'll get to explaining why I did all this, even though this was the main focus of attention for building in this episode, but I'll explain why this is necessary if anybody hasn't figured that out yet. So down here, we got some of the redstone, right? And I replicated this whole blaze spawner basically without the monster spawner in the center up top in my tutorial world, so I'll be doing an episode on that if you guys want to know how to build it. But let's continue the tour of this thing. Let's just hop on down. Got more redstone here, and what's going on here, as you guys can see, the blazes all get funneled into that one area. Sometimes they get, you know, stopped, like stuck in between the blocks, but that's okay. It's a monster spawner, right? It's just gonna keep spawning them and spawning them and spawning them and spawning them. So I had to do a little bit of self-teaching myself on how the, you know, how string and tripwire hook works, because it was giving me some issues at first, and then I did a little tinkering with it, and yeah, it's all good. I'm just gonna move out of the way so he doesn't come over here. Well, he can't come over here, but yeah, I thought I'd just stand here for a brief moment and show you guys like what's going on at this level of the machine. And back here, I'll explain all that in a second. So let's just sneak by these again. So if we just jump on down here, right, jump back up. Oh, can I get back up there? No. We gotta go over this way, then this way. Yeah, and if we want, we can take a look-see at what's going on here. Whenever a blazes come down, right, they get funneled into that spot. Back here is my crushing, the redstone for my crushing system. It needs a little bit of tweaking because I am using a hopper timer. But let me show you how that works. I don't have a splash potion of harming, you know, but not much I can do. I didn't notice that. Oh well. So, we got our blazes, right? When you hit this switch, this redstone lamp turns on. When that one turns on, I'm gonna turn this switch back on. And you'll see why. Turn that one back on. Now, this is why I said it needs a bit of tweaking. We just crushed our blazes down to some lower health, right? If we sit here, it takes about 5 punches, which isn't bad, you know, considering you're not wasting a sword. And if you were to use a splash potion of harming, you know, just chucked it right on in there. Oh yeah, you'd be doing, you could kill them all right away, no problem. But I'm gonna get it, you know, to the point where it's exact. But one sword hit from a diamond sword, it does have 2 enchantments, but I imagine without them it'd still do the job. But you know, what can you do? And then we get all our experience, right? All the items go here. So yeah, that's the my crushing portion of it. Like I said, it needs a little bit tweaking, and that's not hard to tweak because all you do basically is come over. You look at this, right? It's like, oh, okay, there's 18 items in there. Originally I started with 24. So now apparently I'm at 20. And I gotta keep figuring out what number is gonna be ideal. So let's try this one more time. You turn this one off, you'll see that redstone lamp come on, and when it does, you turn this lever on again. Just like that. So there, he's been hurt, right? Now, if we hit him, 3 punches. Not bad. But you gotta take in consideration they do get hit by the, they take damage from the pistons and all that stuff on the way down, so... Yeah, it's a pretty good little mechanism. It's a lot better than what I had going before. Trust me, you don't want to see what I was doing there. That was just terrible. This is much, much more better. Much more easier to use. Like I said, whenever you hit the turn off that redstone lamp, it discontinues the signal, right? And then it basically opens up, allows this hopper to move items over here. And then as soon as that happens, the redstone block comes over, powers this redstone right here, which powers the piston, and then it has a repeater here, which mainly makes sure it only goes this way and then into this block. And then when I see this one turn on, after turning that one off, that's when I turn that one back on. And basically what happens is all the items go from, when I turn this, when there's no more power over here, right, this hopper will move items into there. And then this, like I said, this block, redstone block, gets pulled over here, powering that, and then that's when I see the light turn on, right? So this light's still on when I turn this back on. So there's power going into this one, right? And this hopper will be emptying into this one, and then the items will no longer go anywhere once they've all filled back into here. So it's a pretty simple system, you know, like it's not... It kind of looks complicated, maybe to some people who aren't used to working with redstone lots, but to most people, you know, redstone users, yeah, this is a pretty straightforward system, and it's a reliable one, I find. And you can tweak it to your needs, you know, you don't have to sit there and rebuild the whole thing and try and figure out how to make it work. Like, oh my god, that would be terrible. But yeah, it's been lots of fun. Tons and tons of fun. I probably, honestly guys, I probably spent roughly, counting them out in my mind here. Oh, I'm not even kidding. I probably spent almost 20 hours, you know, in the last 3 to 4 days working on this thing. Let me show you one more thing, and this is very important for anybody who is planning on building any kind of a blaze spawner in the nether. And this is something I noticed that all the other big named YouTubers who, you know, make a lot of Minecraft videos and tutorials, this is something they don't even mention, I noticed. So I'm gonna tell you guys this. Now I said there's all this for a reason. There's not a single mob for quite a distance. Like, even up there, I went up there and half slabbed it all, and then I took down the little staircase that was here. So let me show you guys this. I just put the bottom half slab, right? The lower slab. I just put that one down. And that's preventing any mobs, any wither skeletons, any blazes, any magma slimes, you know, those guys from spawning. Like, you know, I even put it on, because this is where one of the things is for my machine. And I'll show you that real quick. So I had to, you know, I had to build this out. I had to work with it lots. It, like I said, many hours went by. But I got it all done. And I'm very happy with the result. It works awesome. But yeah, as you guys are going to see, I had to have, like, half slab quite a bit of area. Just because the spawner, once I had built the room and everything, and I had the pistons going, it wasn't spawning anything. Let's just put it that way. It was not spawning anything, and I was getting frustrated. So then I thought, well, what could be wrong? So then it dawned upon me, like it just hit me like a bag of bricks, you know, came flying out of nowhere. I said, what if the mob count is reducing, like, the spawner's capability of continuously putting out blazes? Sure enough, when I did that, guys, and it seems I didn't have to do any more than, you know, what you see there, thankfully, but still, that's, you know, it's fair share of half slabbing right there, you know what I mean? Like, I put down a lot of half slabs. But I thought I'd mention that for anybody who's trying to build a blaze spawner in the nether. It's just like the overworld, guys. If you're trying to build, you know, make a spawner or a darkroom spawner or something, you gotta eliminate all those other possible spots, you know, block spaces that a mob can spawn on. Or else it seems that it's really going to affect how your spawner works. So now every time I just come on over, you know, I want to build up some blazes to kill off and get experience, blaze rods, and glowstone dust. Yeah, I just have to stand here and it seems to work pretty good. I can watch them after a while. I just come down by the 2s and 3s sometimes. Sometimes there's, you know, more. But it does take, you know, like, because I was walking further away, right? It's going to take a second or two before it, like a minute or two, I should say, before it realizes that, you know, I'm here and it does all those updates. Like, you can see the flames going and everything, right? It's doing the clicky noise, but yeah, it still hasn't properly updated, basically, and what it's good when it does, you'll just see blaze after blaze after blaze just fall out of there every so often. Alright guys, I don't know really what's the matter with this thing, but I went and destroyed 2 more blaze spawners that weren't too far from here, just to make sure that this was the only one nearby. I don't know, it seems to want to work better now, so that's another little tip or trick for you guys. Make sure you kill off all the other blaze spawners you don't want in the nearby area. Make sure you half slab the area, as you guys can see, so that mobs can't spawn. Those are 2 major things that are going to affect how this thing works, apparently. So yeah, there's 2 tips that well, pretty much all the big name YouTubers who are good at Minecraft would not tell you. And yeah, I'm not even a big name YouTuber, but yeah, I'm willing to share that secret. I guess they don't want you to succeed, but I do. I do, guys. I want you to succeed if you're going to try and make this build. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and we got a fully functional blaze grinder now, and I'm very happy because I put, like I said, hours of work into this. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you have a great day out there, everyone. It's been tons of fun, and yeah, see you later.